Today, I'm going to be making a video that I've been wanting to make for a really long time. I'm going to show you how I take photos for my small business. For those of you who are new here, I have a small business where I sell jewelry and other handmade items. I'm going to leave the link to my shop in the description box down below if you would like to check out all of the products that I've made for my small business. I like to take product photos quite frequently so that I have fresh content to post at all times. It's quite a long process, but at the same time, it's very fun to take new creative photos and to arrange pieces of jewelry, create necklace stacks, and put earring collections together for photos. Recently, I've been using this piece of white cardboard quite a lot. For products that have a lot of details, sometimes it's not so great to have a busy background because it can take away from the details of the products. I would definitely recommend having a simple white background. If you take product photos, it's just really good to have something like this. And it doesn't have to be something fancy. As you can see, I'm just using a really old piece of white cardboard. It has scuff marks on it. It's not the best, but it works for a simple white background. Let's get started with taking the first product photos of the day, some simple white background photos, and then we'll move on to some of the different options that I have planned. Starting with some of the silver necklaces from the shop, these are the first pics. Whenever there are multiple necklaces in a photo, I always try to come up with a theme. So for the first layout, I decided to go with a pink theme, and these are the necklaces that I ended up choosing. Wanted to take a bunch of different photos with the white background, so at this point I was just going through the shop's entire silver necklace collection, trying to choose some necklaces that would look good together. These are the ones that were selected. We've got a green heart, an amethyst gummy bear, the rainbow moonlight necklace, and this necklace that has a yellow crystal. For the third photo, I wanted to go with some necklaces that are very small and dainty. There are quite a lot of celestial designs in the shop, so I had to do a celestial star-themed necklace lineup. If I want to be a bit more creative and make the photos look a bit more interesting, then I'll use different fabrics or different patterned paper. I have this dress, and if you follow my shop on social media, it might look familiar because I use this fabric in the background of a lot of my product photos. It just really matches the aesthetic of my shop. I don't really wear it. I just mostly use it for the product photos. This pink fabric that is underneath the flower print of this dress is also something that I frequently use. It's also a really great option for when I want to switch things up a little bit, and sometimes I don't want every single product background to be white. So when I want a little bit of variety, but at the same time I don't want to distract from the products themselves with a really crazy background print, then I'll just use this pink fabric, and it looks really nice in the product photos. Plates are one of the best props to use. These are two plates that are from antique shops. This one is just a simple white plate with some detailing around the sides. It is an antique plate, so it's not perfect. It does have a lot of like little marks and divots in the ceramic. There are some brown details in the paint because this plate is made to look old. It adds a little bit of detail, but at the same time, it doesn't take away from the products. This little pink plate is made of glass, and it's also a great prop to use. For this next photo setup, I started by laying out the white cardboard for some support, and then I put the pink fabric on top of the white cardboard along with the ceramic plate. The theme we're doing here is pink flower earrings, so I chose these 4 pairs. What I love about using plates in product photos is that you can hook the earrings onto the sides of the plate. By doing it like this, the plate gives a white surface just for the earrings so that the flower print doesn't drown out the details of the designs. Loved how these photos turned out, so I decided to take another photo with the exact same setup. Another great alternative to using fabric if you want a print in the background of the photos is to use a book. I'm going to take some product photos using this book. It's a book about carpets. It has a lot of really interesting prints and patterns. You can also just use the text in a book as the background, and it adds a very artistic feel to the photos. Just flipping through the pages of this book to find a page that has some good text and a nice pattern. After I found a good page, I laid the book open and put this pair of earrings on top of the book, directly next to the text. Decided to add the ceramic plate back into the background of the photo. But I was taking photos on this narrow window ledge, so just be careful if you're doing the same thing as me. One of the biggest struggles when taking photos of hoop earrings is getting the hoops to stand up straight. It is possible to get the hoops to stand up straight, but it requires a lot of patience. A top tip that I've read from another jewelry business is that you can put tape or some glue tack underneath the hoops so that the earrings stick to the surface, and that way they won't fall down, but I really did not want to make the backs of these earrings sticky. So I just tried again and again until these hoops eventually stood up straight. Next, I want to use the front print of this book cover, and I'm taking the ceramic plate once again, and this time we're taking a photo of this 1 pair of earrings, and these are the camellia rose earrings on the site. They do have a matching necklace, but I'm just going to be taking a photo of the earrings. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really love the way that this looked, but I went ahead and took the photo anyway. Also found these little cutouts inside of the book. We've got a little bird and a butterfly, which was not cut out properly, but I thought that this would be cute for a little detail in the background of a different photo. So I got these fairy wing earrings and took a photo of them next to the butterfly cutout. Earring stands are also really great to use. Right now I just have these little forget-me-not earrings on this stand because I like to use a stand as decoration in my room. But when I take product photos, I'll just remove whatever is on display and replace it with the product or products that I want to take photos of. Sometimes I like to take the photos like this so that only this part is visible and you don't see this like long stick pot. So there's this earring stand and also this one. Because it's black, sometimes it can make the earrings not stand out, which is why I don't frequently use this stand to take product photos. But otherwise, it's a really great decor piece. You can put a lot of earrings on this stand. Just to show you what it would look like with some different earrings, I put these ones on the stand and they actually look so good on this stand. Definitely need to use this for photos more often. These earrings are all spread out when they're laid out on a flat background, but when they're on the earring stand, you can see what they would actually look like when they are worn. You could just hold the earrings up with your fingers to show what they would look like when they are worn, but when you have an earring stand, it just makes things so much easier because you can take photos of multiple earrings at the same time. Also have a little necklace mannequin display stand. This is my necklace stand. It's super old and as you can see, it's very worn out. We've already got some damage on the front and the back of this necklace stand. It is very well loved. I always use this necklace stand to take photos of different necklaces from the shop. Whenever I take product photos, I always make sure that the products look the same in the photos as they do in real life. Normally, when taking photos, it can look a little bit dark. When editing the photos, I just up the brightness. I try not to touch the color settings too much. If there are scuffs or like little pieces of fluff or hair in the background of my photos, then of course I'll edit those out just to make the photos look their very best. These videos are very raw and unfiltered, so you can really see what each individual jewelry item looks like in real life. Really enjoy styling different necklaces from the shop and putting them together in necklace stacks just to give ideas for how each necklace could be styled. Ever since I got my little necklace mannequin, I've been taking more of the necklace photos on the necklace mannequin and not as many on my actual neck. But I do still sometimes take necklace photos on myself. It gives you a better vision of what the necklaces would look like on yourself, whereas when the necklaces are on a mannequin, it's a bit more difficult to see the vision. The first necklace that I tried on for a photo is this gold crescent moon, and I layered it with a flower locket. They did not look good with what I'm wearing, and I did not want to change either. I just put it on the necklace display stand and it looked way better. But I still wanted to take a photo of a necklace worn on myself because I always like to have a variety of different photos. So I looked through the necklaces in my shop's collection to find something that would actually match and decided to go with this crystal flower necklace. This is what the necklace looks like when worn at the shortest length, but it does have an adjustable extension chain, so you can adjust it to make it longer if you prefer. Those are all of the ways I like to take different product photos. If you enjoyed watching this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss any of my future small business videos. Thank you so much for watching. See you next week.